What's up, everybody? You are now listening to Save It for the Booth, where opinions meet truth and lies get the boot. With your girl Cocaine and Punk.
We coming to y'all. It's episode 10 of Save It for the Booth. It's your boy Punk.
Yo, it's your girl Cocaine.
Sugar Montana.
I'm just kidding.
You know the vibe. You know the vibe.
It's a vibe.
Yo. It's Big Homie.
Big homie, baby.
First of all, my mic wasn't even on.
She wasn't prepared.
Wah, wah, wah.
It's the side ponytail. And we got Cocaine in the booth since she
Blow swaggy.
ready.
Yeah, I'm still here.
You here? Ready
Yeah.
for the shits?
No, okay, so 0.5, right?
Yeah, because
Episode
it's only
10.
going to be like, yeah, you feel
Episode
We
me?
with the
10.
shits.
I did. So we
Yes.
last left off. We were talking about parenting, and I wanted to get into the discussion about parenting for those people that are parents and those individuals that are not parents, just to kind of talk about it a little bit, because I think for me it gives me like a different perspective, because I do want kids. And so for a lot of
Don't do it.
there we go.
Reconsider.
There we
Read some
go.
litter.
So a
Don't
lot
listen to 'em.
a lot of times that's
Oh,
the
nah,
that's
kids
the
a blessing. Real shit.
trying to fix my ear.
But a lot of people will tell you,
a lot
don't do
of
it.
feedback that I do get from individuals with children is that they'll be like, "Oh, you don't have kids? Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it." And then they'll be like in the same breath, "It's the biggest or greatest blessing that I ever had, but don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it."
Truth.
And so I'll say, growing up with my sister, like, I watched her as a single parent
Whoa, Holiday.
raise, her kids. So I see the
I
struggle,
don't
but
have
then
any
I
children.
have friends that have
You didn't know
kids
she was
growing
talking
up.
about you?
Oh, damn.
They did, because I said sugar.
No,
I
you
think.
said my sister.
Oh, my sister.
Oh, damn.
But no, like, in all
Oh,
seriousness,
damn.
like, for like in our reality, like, this is true stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, parenting is hard.
My mama told me don't have kids.
Parenting is hard, especially like, one, if you're a single parent and you working, and then another if you are a parent in a 2-parent household and you working. It's difficult. So I just wanted to have like a discussion about that, like, just on some real stuff, like what do y'all go through? And I'm gonna say we're gonna go from a woman's perspective and then a man perspective. Like, what does that look like, y'all, day to day? Like,
Those women always got to go first. Sugar.
no,
what's
I
the
didn't.
word?
Hey, nah, baby, go on here.
Yeah.
Nah,
Go ahead,
sugar.
my
Go
Well,
ahead.
it's
Go
two-
ahead.
okay, so wait.
I believe in the
I'm gonna-
ladies first
I'm
thing.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say
You
say
believe in
this.
chivalry?
I'm gonna say
Yes, I
this.
do.
I'm gonna say I want.
It's
I really
dead,
do.
but I
Like,
believe in it.
in real talk, I want Punk to go first in a 2-parent household, because my parent household is a 1-parent household. So I really want to hear, like, what is it like in a 2-parent household?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
So let's do Punk, Montana.
And
And
then you.
And then
big
me.
homie.
What you want to know, the pros and cons?
I
or
want to just know,
what's
like, what is it like in a 2-parent
Yes,
household? Like,
yeah.
y'all raising kids in a 2-parent household.
Let's
What
talk
is
about
that?
let's
What is
talk,
that like?
Let's talk about the pros and cons. We'll go with the cons first.
I
the
want to know if
cons
it's
of
anything
a
like men.
2-parent household?
You a single parent, so ain't nothing like you. Put the mic down.
So the cons of a 2-parent household is, one, y'all 2 different people. So you gotta know who you involved with before y'all have kids. Y'all should talk about parenting and shit, because you might want to parent one way and I might want to parent another way. You might feel like, hey, we gonna whoop these kids. I might feel like, hey, we gonna sit them down, talk to them, try to get them to understand. You might want them to go to a certain type of school. I might feel like, hey, public school did me good. So all of that is a conversation that the 2 parents gotta have. But other than that, I don't really see many cons of a 2-parent household, because you get 2 perspectives as far as man and woman in that
So
household.
give me, like, a typical day
of my
in
household.
the 2-parent household.
In the 2-parent household. I mean, it's different for me because of the logistics of me and my wife's household. She got her own business, so she work when she got events and shit like that. So typically, she pick up the kids, take them to school, pick them up for school. I go to work, deal with the outside world, come home. Sometimes she cook, sometimes she haven't. I like to cook, so I don't mind if she haven't, because I like cooking, so it ain't really a big deal. For the most part, I don't want to say she's their primary disciplinary, but she's there with them more than I am because I'm at work. So, of course, naturally, she deal with the bullshit more than I do. And we got all boys, so it is kind of like, I don't want to say they listen to me more than her, but I don't have to get as aggressive with them as she does, because, well, I really don't know why that is, but I don't always have to get as aggressive. And when some shit get fucked up, it's typically hers and not mine. Don't know why it's that way.
Like he gotta say
but
it's less aggressive because when you getting advice from a man, oh my bad, I got it right now. When you get advice from a man, you understand more.
That could be very possible. And so, I mean,
and
all
mama
of that
usually
is,
yelling, so you don't listen to mama.
Right. And I've definitely heard, but it's still pros to me because I grew up in a single parent household for the most part. And mama couldn't come to none of my shit. No basketball games, none of that. Where I'm like, I want my wife to be able to, or someone to be able to go to my kids' assemblies, games, parent-teacher conferences, need to get picked up for this, whatever's going on. I want somebody to be, one of us to be able to do that. So that's where that came from. So that was the major factor for me. If you want to go to work, sure, go ahead. But I still want our kids to have access to a parent at any given time. That's a pro of a 2-parent household. You don't have to worry about both of them gotta work, or
somebody not being available at some point.
At some point,
you got the availability there.
Right. If I'm out working, dealing with the world, then baby, you should, when the school call, all right, you can go handle that, or vice versa, I guess.
All right, big homie.
Nah, we was going to Sugar next.
Montana, let's get into it.
Since she on the other side of the train track.
Because my answer is pretty much the same as his.
Oh, okay.
I am. So all that what you have, what y'all have in one tent is just one me.
So we coming from a single parent perspective.
Yes, my typical day is basically
you gotta try to do every fucking thing.
All what you said, but just me. So
damn.
Fuck out of here. So, hey,
that's why she ready for a nigga to be the man of the house. So she ain't gotta be.
It's not even really that bad. It's not even really that bad now that I have 3 big ones, older ones. So it's not really that bad.
Because they know what they supposed to do already.
Right. It's not really that bad. Like, because the 17-year-old, like, I don't got to get him up for school. I don't have to, like, make sure he go to school. Like, only thing that I require is that I see his face and what he has on before he goes to school, because he's a young
man.
Black man.
Yeah.
And I have to see what he has on.
Preach.
I have this thing. Like, I would tell him to send me a picture. What do you have on? I didn't see you before you left out the door. What do you have on? Because it's too many stuff happening. I have to see what he has on. But, yeah, I make sure kids get on a bus, got lunches, out the door, make sure they good. When they get home, make sure they good. Make sure.
So what are you doing while they at school as a single parent? Because I think that the perception of
The Rose
The per-
Reloaded.
Reloaded.
The perception of single moms is that they have a lot of free time on their hands. And
moms?
Yeah, because she's a single parent.
I don't think they got time on their hands.
No,
Because
but
9
that's
times out of 10, they out working or something. So how
Listen.
you got time to be
no, but
doing a
that's-
bunch of shit
that's-
when you
that's
got to
why-
work?
So I
and
look
take
at-
care of
Wait,
the
can I
household?
can I ask my question?
Go ahead, Blah.
Yeah.
I was asking my question, getting to a point of what people think. A lot of people think, people that don't know, they think that single moms are at home like sleeping, like, oh, you got a lot of time on your hands, you really not doing nothing, so you have a lot of time to do like whatever it is that you want to do.
Yoga.
So-
They picture me doing yoga.
So what is
Bodies
as
and
a
shit.
single mom, you know, while your kids are at school, what are you doing?
Okay, so for real, like
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah,
Okay,
what are you
so,
doing?
Like, if I have chores to do, like I'd probably be like washing clothes and folding clothes, and then I probably got class or something. If I was going to work, see the reason why like the work schedule thing doesn't work out for me, because like shifts, it's either like 6 to 2, so I can't go to work from 6 to 2, because if you go to work from 6 to 2, who gonna put them on the school bus, and then who gonna get them off the school bus? I could be able to get them off the school bus, but I won't be able to put them on the bus. And then can't work 2 to 10, because who gonna get them off the school bus? Can't work overnight because you need to be in the house while they in the house because you afraid of
Yeah, you
things.
got a lot of shit
Right.
going on.
So
It's a-
work.
it'd be a-
So work is a conflict.
Work be a conflict
So
sometimes.
while if you not working and your kids are at school, what are you doing?
Pornhub.
Household chore. Stop saying Pornhub, bro. I don't even watch porn anymore. I retired watching.
This was like
I retired
legit.
watching porn.
Did you?
Yes,
All right,
I
let's
retired.
not get into that. Hold on. Okay.
I retired, like for real. Like
This man got a
I'm gonna say today what happened was I had to do dishes when they left for school. I had to clean up the kitchen. I had to mop the floor, and then I folded 2 loads of clothes. Then I had a Zoom meeting at 11, from 11 to 1:30. Then I had another Zoom meeting from at 2, and that let out at 3, and then I came here. But I helped my baby with her homework while I was in the shower.
Right.
So
Okay.
I'm raw.
So
Raw
I
as
am
hell.
fucking raw, because like I hear her spelling words.
Black
while I was in
woman
the shower,
magic.
Like, hurry up, spelling word. Goes, GOES, goes.
So, big homie, did you have anything to add before I say what I'm gonna say?
No, not really.
Before we get the 9-parent perspective.
Yeah. 'Cause
No, not really. I ain't. He pretty much covered everything. That's what I wanted. Like, pretty much for my wife to be a housewife, and if she accepted, that's what she wanted to do.
Do
So,
you want your wife to be a housewife?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Does your wife want to be a housewife?
Yes.
That's what's up. Big ups
No,
to
no
her.
one can see me doing my little, in agreement.
I wanted my wife to be a housewife.
You didn't get the
Wah,
bow.
wah,
Oh
wah.
man,
That's funny. You said what?
you didn't get the bow.
It's not that
Nah,
funny
it's-
because
yeah.
you know why it's not that funny.
Well, that's not that funny.
It's not that funny.
All right.
Anyways,
She know my wife don't want to be a housewife.
that's why
Oh,
she don't
that's
want to be a
why.
housewife.
Oh,
That's
okay,
why I
okay.
didn't
That's
give
different.
him
I
that,
think
you know.
sometimes if you be a housewife for too long or whatever, like
It gets
okay,
boring.
it gets fucking boring. Like who I want to do something with myself. I want to,
And that's why you give her
have
another
my
baby.
Own. Wow, you fucking
You shoot the
pig.
club up, no plan B. But no,
Whoa.
You have your tube side.
I think
So hold on, I hear a lot of women say they don't want to be a housewife unless you can lead them with the credit card and don't ask them no questions.
Dead.
before we get
Okay,
to
so
that. Hold on, before we
Okay,
get
so
to that.
I'll be a housewife if you leave me the credit card and don't ask me no questions.
Before we get to that,
Mhm,
I
yeah.
think
Just ask
my,
me for
I
some money.
think
I'm
my
not
wife
gonna
is
ask no
okay
questions.
Okay,
with.
thank you.
She got her own business, so I think she okay with the housewife part. Understanding how important it is now,
Do you
and
do
still
you
having
believe-
your
I can't wait
own
till my man get
business that you
rich.
can do.
Do you think that you can run a household as two parents without the woman being the housewife or the man being the house husband?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's possible.
Okay. That's all.
I think it's
about
harder.
scheduling.
Yeah,
it's
it's
all about
harder
scheduling.
because-
Somebody gonna get the shit scheduled.
And how much time do y'all really?
scheduled.
How much time do y'all really get to spend together?
Yeah.
Because we forget. We think once we start having kids, it's like
Not about y'all.
we think
Yeah.
it's not about y'all. I don't think like that. And it may be fucked up, however y'all want to feel about it. But the way I feel like is before these kids, it had to be me and you.
I don't think it's messed up at all.
After these
honestly.
kids,
So Arthur, are you?
it's gonna have to be me and you.
So Punk, is it happy wife, happy life?
Hell no. Both of us got to be happy.
Yeah.
Cause if you not making me happy, and
How
I ain't
the
making
fuck
you
I'ma
happy,
make you happy.
then ain't nobody happy. And if I'm
Everybody
only
just
making you
fucking
happy,
miserable.
and you good with me just making you happy, who the hell you think doing for me to make me happy?
That other bitch.
Precisely.
No, I feel like a lot of people fall in a happy wife, happy life.
Yes, they do, because men are taught how to treat women, and women ain't taught how
Yeah.
to treat men.
Too, probably,
So
I
that is
guess,
why
but,
that happens.
Well,
To bring it full circle.
yeah.
I would say that to have kids is to love kids.
I love kids.
I love
my kids.
I didn't ever I love my children too. Shout out to the Fab Five, you feel me? But to have kids is to love kids, but I would suggest a person before they have kids to live their life. Because once you have kids, your life is no longer yours. Your life
It's about them.
is theirs.
Yeah.
That's
For the most
that's
part.
the
I want a
center
7
focus.
though.
You want
Your
a
life
seven?
is
Still
like
got
literally
For
theirs.
the most part, yeah. For the most part, it is.
Yeah.
From the moment you open your eyes in the morning, God willing,
They already.
But
staring
real
at you.
parents,
they are fucking
but
yours. They right there.
Real parents.
Why you
All the
right here?
time,
Real
everywhere you go,
parents,
everywhere
real
you at.
parents
When
are
you
gonna feel
trying
that
to
way
bust a
anyway.
nuts, They
They
are
are right
knocking
there.
at the door.
You better have that lock on. But real parents feel that way anyway.
Why are you right here? You're supposed to
I know,
be asleep.
cause so
Whatever I had going on before I had kids, once I had kids and I had other shit to live for
Yes.
besides just me, it was just like, all right, I can't be doing all this.
It literally brings like my heart.
I wanted to have motorcycles. I wanted to. It's like
When
I
I
can't do none
think
of that.
about, like,
got
the
more to
moment I
live
had
for.
my
I got more to
daughter,
think about.
I be telling her, like, if I ain't have you, like, if you wasn't here, bro, it ain't no telling. It's not no telling where my life will be at.
If I ain't
It's
had
not no
kids,
telling.
I would be
not
gone.
no
I
telling
never think
because I'm
about
fucking
that
Sugar
because I
Montana.
always
It's not no
wanted
telling.
like 7 kids. So
What the
I always wanted kids.
I
No,
ain't
I'm
never want
saying.
no kids.
he wanted a specific.
I always
number.
wanted kids.
I wanted 7.
I always wanted kids.
And you know what,
but
Blow?
life was good before I had kids.
When I say my prayers at night, I literally pray for you to have twins.
Don't do that.
I hope she had twins or maybe triplets.
Don't do
Triplets.
that.
Hello,
Don't.
somebody.
You might as well just give
I
us
be like-
sextuplets.
I
You
be
might as
like,
well have all them
please,
motherfuckers at
could one of
time.
my sisters, please,
I always wanted to see triplets. Like,
have some kids
Cocaine,
for
so
me.
we putting a spell on you. You having triplets.
Clearly.
Yes.
I
Sprinkle,
rebuke
sprinkle.
that spell.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
No,
rebuke it,
because
embrace
like
it.
you
I
just got
rebuke
through
that
saying like
spell.
you 35, you ain't got no kids.
So do we how we feel about the having kids things? Is it it's a good
It's
thing?
a
or
blessing.
bad
It's a
thing?
I
good
love
thing.
Comment.
It's a good thing. I'm looking at you dead in your eye. It's a good thing because you get to watch this little person that came
That's
from
probably
you
gonna act like you.
just like
So when you
Oh,
be
wait, wait,
pissed
wait,
off-
whoa, whoa, whoa,
when
whoa.
you be
Hold on,
pissed
hold on,
off
Holiday.
about the stuff they be doing,
oh no, don't
It's 'cause they
act
act
like
like
her.
you.
I want them to act like me, kinda.
then you really gonna be pissed off.
What?
I clear my throat.
I
In the
kinda
mic.
Do say.
I kind of like want her kids to act like me.
So I got a question though. Do y'all think the girls and the boys are treated the same in the household?
No,
Why the
I'm
fuck
here
not?
to say no, they're not.
Why?
Definitely not.
My daughter is not taking out garbage.
Yeah, I get it.
My daughter is not taking out no garbage. That's basically it. But
Wait,
at
can
the
I
same
say-
time, I teach my sons how to wash their own clothes
For what?
because
Then
they
you should
need
teach
to.
her,
they
let
need-
her take out garbage.
Okay, she know how to take out garbage, but at the same token,
Because it's hard.
and the same no, it's nasty. At the same token, I want my boys to know like you ain't
So-
finna you
we
ain't
about
finna
to go back around.
you
I
ain't
already
finna
feel
need
it
you ain't
coming.
finna need you ain't finna need you ain't even
So-
finna need this shorty. You ain't gonna need shorty for nothing. Like, hey shorty, I can wash my own clothes.
So what's
So
your daughter
listen.
gonna need a man for? We gonna let Big Homie talk before we get
She
into
gonna
that,
need
though.
him when she know
Daughters-
that she ain't gonna take out the garbage. Like, nigga, take out this garbage.
All I need
Daughters
is
and
for us taking out the
sons
garbage.
are not
Yes.
treated the same.
They not.
Daughters get way more leniency.
Preach.
Definitely.
I ain't got no
I
daughter.
think I'm hard on my
Because-
daughter.
No, you're harder on your son. You just don't know you being hard on your son.
I promise you, I think I'm harder on my daughter.
For real?
Yes. I'm harder on my daughter because it could go back around. It's because how I was raised. I'm harder on my daughter.
Yeah, okay. I'm a father with daughters, so
I'm
it's
harder on my
like,
daughter because how I
I'm
was
not
raised.
whooping them that often. I'm going to talk to them more. If I had a son, it's add. What? What? No, look, I whoop my son's ass more, and my daughters, I'm gonna talk to them. It's just a natural thing for me. So like, I be like more like understanding with my daughter because that's my
That's
daughter.
crazy because I'm more understanding with my sons.
That's
I'm
crazy.
more understanding with my sons. Like,
Cause you gotta
when they
toughen them
tell
up.
me, I do toughen them up, but I also tell them like,
There lies the
my
problem.
son was just crying the other day. Like,
lies the
my
problem.
11-year-old was just crying the other day.
And she
and
like,
like-
ready
What,
to
though?
beat him.
Was
like-
it something nonsense? Or
No,
like,
it wasn't nonsense. He said he missed his grandma.
Oh,
But
girl.
he didn't feel like he felt like it was like not cool for him to cry in front of us. Like, he thought we was gonna laugh at him, and I'm like, you can cry.
Cause you done beat him all the other
I
times.
didn't beat him or nothing. Like, you're lying.
So you ain't never say stop that crying. Shut up.
No. I always tell
Take the
him.
test determined.
That was a lie.
I always tell him like it's
We
okay.
embrace.
Society
We
would tell
embrace
society would
being
tell
in your
y'all like
emotions.
society would tell y'all like, nigga, you ain't supposed to cry, man
It's
up.
not
Definitely.
okay.
But it's okay for you to cry. It's okay for you to say what you're feeling. It's okay that you're feeling these emotions, young man, whippersnapper. It's okay. Like, he had a little girl
So you
call
think
him.
you hard on your daughters.
I think I'm harder on my daughter because I don't even want her to cry.
No,
Girl, you better not
sons get it
cry.
harder. Daughters
You
get
got
way
a
more.
brother
I think it's
and
different.
sisters. So what you think?
And we gonna tell that nigga he better not. We gonna tell him he better man up. Like, we probably tell, what's his face?
Yeah, y'all
He
be
better
on
not.
that.
We be on that. We'll punch him
So
up.
what you think? Who got it harder? Daughters or sons?
He had it harder probably because he was raised with all these girls.
Preach.
I got two sisters and it was just me. I definitely had it harder.
Oh, you gonna
Definitely.
cry in the car?
No. Mama, why did you whoop me so much?
Because you shouldn't have been
With
acting
those
up.
big old sticks.
Your ears should have never been made like that.
You look like your daddy.
You hating.
You shouldn't have been looking like your daddy. Punch him in the eye.
I look like him. He ain't shit.
Well, that's why you got beat up so much.
Cocaine.
Well, first of all, because y'all been going on for a while, and I just want to say
I do a marvelous job, don't I?
A bunch of nothing and
Yes.
something at the same time.
if that's what you want to call it, that's
We
cool
just want
too.
you to answer the question.
It's not because I gotta go back.
Hey,
'cause
you
y'all
do a good
didn't let
job,
me
Dad.
speak.
Hey, Dad, you do a
about,
good job.
about y'all
I know.
parents, like the parenting aspect of everything that we was originally talking about.
Talk your shit.
It was definitely like
Deuce, you do a good
kudos.
job.
It was kudos to the parents because for people that don't have kids that do want kids, y'all have to understand, like, everybody's watching. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
What
them
was they
people.
watching when I was getting my ass whooped?
That was back in that era when no one really cared.
Social
I
media
might-
didn't
all right.
exist.
Y'all on bullshit.
All right,
Y'all on
go-
bullshit.
go-
If y'all
go-
on
go
bullshit,
ahead, go
I'll
ahead.
give y'all bullshit.
Nah,
No,
Like,
no, no,
y'all
no,
let me
no,
know.
no. Speak
Cause
facts.
I was trying
Talk
to, like,
your shit. We sorry. All right, come on.
y'all
talk
ain't
your
sorry.
No,
Talk your
speak
shit.
facts. We real. Save it for the
I'm
book.
just saying, like, for a person that does aspire to have children, I watch, like, everybody. Can you be for real for 1 second?
Okay.
I watch my sister. I watch my friends, that have kids. And despite, like, whatever it is that people say, and even what y'all say, I see it and I watch it. And it's like, it helps me
It's
determine.
inspiring.
It could be inspiring and it could be discouraging, too.
Right, because she be looking at my children
No,
like,
look.
Cause you don't.
You know what I live by? It's one thing. Oh, my bad.
No, I mean, that was cool.
Dang.
But at the end of the day, like, I've always wanted children. I wanted children in the way that I wanted them. But
Wait, run that back.
I wanted children in the way that I wanted them. Like, in the time that I felt like I wanted them. Like, I was raised to, like, don't have kids until you get married.
Oh, okay. All right. I was trying to get it. Go ahead.
So, but just, like, hearing, like, how we having this conversation and then just knowing y'all personally, it still makes me want kids. Like, I see, like, it's hard, even if you single.
But
even
we
if
do
you
our
gotta,
shit.
If
I'm
you,
sorry.
yeah, y'all do. Y'all
you
do
see these
though.
bags?
And I still want it though.
We only here
Yeah.
to do one thing, and that's reproduce.
I mean,
It's like when I get
and
home, they
and
gonna
I
be
still
slick.
want it. I do.
When I get home, like
I hope I don't have to do it like as a single parent, but if I do, I know what to do. I know what it look like.
But nah,
I
real
know
shit.
that
We
shit
gonna
could be
bless you with
done.
triplets.
Real shit on the. You gonna get a lot of love walking in the door.
Triplets,
But
so
real
get the
shit,
names together.
like kids are a blessing.
Definitely.
And even though I was told don't have kids, I don't recommend
I'm
them.
told that today all the time.
Me having kids,
no.
I wouldn't even know what I would be doing, how
That
I
shit
would be
change your life.
functioning. Like having kids
Yeah.
changes a lot
Yeah.
of shit about
Changes
you.
things. It does.
So I walk in the crib and I got a little dude that be like, "Hey, Daddy," and it's like,
Let me-
that shit feels so. It feels.
Hey, what they say?
My son got a list. Leave my kid alone. But he say Daddy. He don't say Daddy. He say Daddy. So it's kind of like. But it's like a great thing.
Shout out, nephew.
He come do this thing. He jump off the stairs, and it's like, as soon as I walk in the door, he just ready to jump and fly. If he don't do that, I'll be walking in like,
What's wrong with you?
bro, where you at? Like,
Must be sick or
can
something.
I get my superhero fly? Like, and if he's sick, you can tell because he not
And
with none of
that's-
that.
And that's
He's just
it.
like,
that feeling that y'all kids give y'all, that y'all babies
Can't wait to get home to
give,
my baby.
like babies give parents is something that's unconditional because they don't know no better. They don't know nothing about this world. They don't know nothing about what we know of. They just see you, and they know that you are it.
and that's what they know about the world.
They know
Anytime
that you
could
are
jump
right.
off 7 steps at 2 years
and know.
old and just know I'm gonna catch you, and I got 4 bags in my hand.
Mommy and
You
daddy
don't
is
know
right.
nothing.
If it's just mommy is right,
Right,
and that's
yeah.
all I know. There is no love like that. I never. That's a
Nope.
love that I want to
Really,
experience.
really sentimental right
No,
now.
I'm serious.
it's some
though.
real shit,
like when
though,
you
'cause
talk
it
about
ain't-
parenting, and I hear people talk about their kids. The person I work with, he showed me pictures of his kids all day, and I seen it on Instagram, and I comment on it like, bro, I seen this already, and he still show me when I see him because he proud of his kids.
And I
He
just-
love
Make
his
him feel good.
kids.
For all the deadbeats, y'all
I-
need to listen to this.
Yo,
I hope
Real
your
shit.
I
That's
hope your
something-
kids don't have them little lips. Anywho, all right.
Cause my second one bad as hell.
Real stuff though, like
act like her
your
daddy.
babies are gonna give you some love
That
love
no
that you ain't
other
never
can.
experienced.
Yes.
And that's the type of love that I want to feel. So yes,
When I saw my baby getting off the bus today, and she
but
was
I want
like,
babies.
"Mommy!" At first, I was like, "Chill little ass in the house." Fuck.
But with that,
Oh, yeah.
it's a certain type of love you gotta give your kids too,
For sure.
because they need to. They gonna love the shit out you from just natural
But then
reaction.
you gonna be all types of like.
But if you don't give them what they need, they gonna see that, you know. And in the end, it could turn out bad for them. So you,
believe that.
like, as a parent, you gotta make sure you give them the love, the emotions, the all that
I
shit
hear a
that they
lot of-
need just to prosper.
I hear a lot of parents like be saying like with they 16, 17-year-olds, and they be like, I still don't know if I'm doing it right.
Man, I got a
Like
15-year-old, and
how do you ever know? Like you raising
You don't know.
you raising a whole person, and you trying to steer them the right way.
Listen.
Like, am I doing this right or am I doing this wrong? Like that shit will give me anxiety. I
No,
will be
you
like,
you can't
out
have
of my
anxiety
fucking
for that.
mind.
They will show
Seriously.
you eventually as they get older. They will show you
As they
like,
develop and
yeah, they'll be like,
grow.
man, mama, you was the person that kept me on the right. Like I will say that to my mom, like you kept me on the right path, even though she wasn't as emotional as y'all saying. But as far as like keep me on the right path, I thank her for that. You know what I'm saying?
real story time.
Shout out to the
Man,
mamas.
because my
I got a story.
my 17-year-old, like, he real quiet or whatever, but like I'm starting to get what it takes to like open him up. So I just like, hey, what's up? Come holler at me real quick. I'll be talking to him like,
Like
I go
you
to
gotta
I go
talk
to
to
their
him.
school. Like I go to school with you. Come holler at me, right? Come talk
Will he
to
tell
me.
you about sex yet?
Huh? Yeah. He be like, man, I went over to shorty crib, whatever. Like he told me about a little girl who breath stinky. He dumped it. He was like, man, her breath stank.
That's what's up.
He was like, I hear
a lot of
the-
people don't have that relationship.
He was
with them
like, she was
that.
all in my face and like
You gotta be able to reach
he was
that
like,
level
he like
with
you
your kid.
you met her or whatever, and then you up there being nice to her and stuff. So I was like, dang, mommy finna be mad because I'm shorty finna go. Her breath stank. He was like, babe. He was like, you ain't smell it, but like she tried to kiss me. I was like, your breath stink. And I was like, dang, you hurt her feelings. And he was like, I don't care. Her breath stank.
He told
So
her the truth.
he told her the truth, like, you know.
we got a story time.
I got a story. So
story time.
talking about like how Big Homie was saying his mama kept him on the right path and shit. Not that I felt like I
But
was
she
on
wasn't emotional though.
right. Not that I felt like I was on the wrong path, but I got sent away to school. Hated the shit.
Red flag.
Man, like 15 red flags. Hated it. But now, as an adult, me and my OG are often talk about it, and she be like, "You still mad about that, ain't you?" I was like, "No, I'll never forget it. You sent me away, and I ain't need to be." But it taught me a lot of lessons, and I appreciate what she did because it put me in the room with different type of people that I wouldn't have experienced in my neighborhood. So that shit was like, you set me on a path that I wouldn't have been on if you wouldn't have did that. When people, I hear people say, "Oh, my parents ain't teach me about credit and finances and all that," I can't tell that lie. Like my mom ain't tell me that. Cause I went to college, they gave you a credit card, I pay the bill. Just don't go over the limit. I'm gonna make sure your credit go up. Woo, woo, all that shit. Like really tried to
Remember
teach
when we
me
said he
and-
was bougie?
I think that
Really
was,
tried
that
to-
was, I'm sorry to interject really quick so you can get back on it. That was a topic that I had text to you. Remember when I was talking about we need to talk about like how much like financial
literacy,
stability, literacy is
My
not
OG
really
tried to
brought
talk
up.
to me about all that shit.
Right, but it's not. A lot of us didn't grow up.
Did
with
you
that.
follow it?
Yeah.
So
No.
that's something that
And
I
that's-
think we could talk about next time.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, she tried to instill the shit in me that I would need. But I still did what I did. You know what I'm saying? But she put me on a path to do the right thing. So now as an adult, my credit good, finances good, I save and shit. But that was all because she instilled that way back then. Even though when I was younger, I'm like, shit, I'm finna spend this money how I want to.
So now you are that parent that
Yeah.
that is able to teach your kids.
I try to.
You
And
try
see,
to
I
at least.
learned lessons from me not doing the right thing, even though I was taught it. That I
Right.
could teach my kids whatever and tell them, look, this how you should do this. This what you should do. Blah.
But
But
that
they still
example,
gonna choose their own
they are.
path.
They
And they
are.
might go astray
Man.
and they might not. But guess what? I'm not gonna love
Hard
you no
heads
less.
make a soft behind.
I ain't gonna love you no less. If you fall here and there, I got you. I'm gonna try to pick you up, get you through it. But you're gonna understand that all these things that I've been telling you, trying to put in place for you, when you get older, whether you like it right now or not, you'll understand that, damn, daddy was doing this for a reason. Mama was doing this for a reason. The house was like this for a reason. At
Right,
the
and
end of
it'd
the
be
day,
sad. It'd be
that's
sad
all
that
you
it
can
take
do.
them to. It'd be sad that they go from what we trying to tell them. They going like, oh, I want to figure it out on my own, and then they
It
fuck
is.
up. and
Break
then
your
they
heart.
come- And it does.
Break
it breaks
your heart.
It be like, I just told.
But
I
you know,
just told
sometimes
you.
people
And they be like, oh, I need to learn. I had to learn it on my
Mom,
own.
the same
so
way you
now
were
that
telling
now
adult
that I need
that-
to learn it on my own. Can you help me?
Life,
But I already helped you because I already
But
told
guess
you.
what?
lessons are
Yes.
the greatest teachers. That's
They
just
are.
what it is.
Definitely.
That's just what
are.
it is. And sometimes that's the only way that we learn stuff.
Unfortunately,
That's the only
everybody
way that
can't
we
learn the
figure it
lesson
out.
from seeing somebody else go through it.
Yeah.
I learned one big ass lesson. My daddy being locked up for however many times long he was, I learned a big ass lesson. I'm not trying to go through that shit so that I ain't in my kid's life. That's a lesson I learned from him going through that, and me not having him, because I'm knowing you in and out of jail doing all this stupid dumb shit. I ain't have to learn that on my own.
Right. That's something that you ain't got to learn
But you
on 'cause
can't
want finna
you
go to
can't
jail
do
and
that
be
with
in and out.
everything. You can't do it with
Big
everything.
homie, you got something to say? Because we about to wrap this up.
No, not really.
No?
I'm
Wrap it
good.
up. I like it raw.
Hold on. Can we do one more topic?
Yeah, what
Sure.
you got
I
for
don't
us,
know. Can
Deuce?
we?
Yeah, cause y'all
Deuce
been.
got
What's the
some
other
shit.
topic?
This, you know when Deuce
Oh, you
come
gotta
in,
go, Sugar?
Deuce,
You
nah,
gotta go,
Deuce
Sugar?
got
come
some
in,
shit.
he-
I have children.
Yeah, me too.
Me
at
too.
Home. No, mine's are at home.
Mine too.
No,
No,
mine's
she-
are at home alone. Yeah, I said that on here.
Don't say.
alone.
I'm gonna
Oh.
cut that out.
No,
Uh,
I mean the 17-year-old there, but still, he's a boy. Boys don't know nothing.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
They probably
Come
sitting
on,
at, they
Deuce.
probably sitting
Come
at,
on,
they probably
Deuce.
sitting at home eating donuts.
All right, last
That shit
topic.
good to him.
Oh, hold on. Last topic, because y'all
Uh-oh.
been dodging this topic for weeks. What's considered cheating, and how do you deal with it when you're in a relationship? Do you stay? Do you go? What's a no tolerance of cheating?
No comment.
What's considered cheating?
Cheating.
That was
Sugar
cheating.
said she gotta go. Her kids at home alone. We gonna wrap this.
What's considered cheating? Hold on, chat. What's considered cheating?
Fuck
Hold on,
them
chat.
kids. Fuck
Hold
them
on,
kids.
chat. What's considered cheating? Cheating?
Fuck them kids.
What's considered cheating? Cheating? It's like, hey, if you in school taking a fucking test and you peek over, ain't that fucking considered cheating?
Yeah,
Cheating?
I got popped for that one time.
Fuck it,
in
that's
high
fucking
school.
cheating.
Okay.
If you text a bitch and she texts back, cheating.
Damn.
Fuck
You
the
thinking about her?
Cheating. Damn.
Okay.
So look, having
We
Okay.
we know she practiced domestic
Montana.
abuse.
I do. I would beat that
Okay.
nigga ass in a bit.
no violence.
Non-violent,
They put the police
non-violent.
on me. I'm good.
Non-violent.
you a couple of weeks ago.
I'm good.
Okay,
Looks
so
at nails.
yes, sir. So cheating can be
Masturbating.
flirting with that's part of it, but
Flirting with death.
Flirting with intentions.
Death.
Oh, with intentions.
Yeah, with
You
intentions.
Can you flirt without intentions?
Yes, you can flirt. People feel like they need to know they still got it. So at some
Them
point,
intentions. You got intentions.
no, you don't.
You
Some
trying to
people-
feel like you still got. That's
Listen,
intent. I'm finna
no.
flirt with this bitch because I want to see if I
No.
can get her.
If she,
so I can know I still
and
got
then you
it.
say no because you was in it for the entertainment. And women in it for the entertainment. Aisha Curry definitely said this, and every woman agreed. Did she not?
I ain't a woman.
I
She
didn't
full
agree.
of
What she
Aisha
say?
Curry full of
What
She
she
shit.
say?
didn't agree.
What she
She
say?
said sometimes she need to hear from other men.
Don't
that
touch me,
she-
you cheating.
Sometimes you need to hear from other men that you beautiful and they still want you. Other men.
No, I
She
don't need to hear
goes
that from
out
other
and-
men. I'm good. I'm good with
You're
my
lying.
man telling me. I
You're
promise you I'm
lying.
not lying. I promise you I'm not lying.
You with a nigga for 8 years. At some point,
Hey, that ain't even long.
at some point you gonna want to hear from another man just to build your confidence.
No comment.
I
And
don't
he
need
still
nobody to
wants
build
you.
my confidence. I look in the mirror every day and build my own
Okay,
confidence. Cheating.
Hey, big homie.
No
Yes.
comment.
How do you deal with cheating in your relationship? Do you stay or do you go?
Yeah, if she cheated
Yes.
on
There's a
you.
no tolerance of cheating.
If you sucking dick and not, no, let's stop laughing. But no,
Go.
3,000.
ooh, if you okay, maybe we could work something out. You cheated, you did your thing, and you don't care for the nigga. Maybe we could work something out. But if you actually care for a nigga, it's over with.
Wow.
But you just said you could love two people.
Yeah, but I don't mean I
But
want
you ain't gonna
to.
be one of them people.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So, I'm being
Hey,
honest. I'm
that's
speaking-
what's up.
I'm
That's
speaking
what's
from
up.
Men and women. Sometimes you might be like, all right, whatever. People cheat for certain reasons, and maybe you wasn't that what they needed. At the end of the day, that still don't mean you don't want to be with them. So at the end of the day,
So your no tolerance is them caring for that other person?
hell yeah, you care for.
What
a
if you
motherfucker.
Wait a
wasn't
minute,
giving them
so-
what they
wait a
wanted
minute, wait.
emotionally?
Not the physical. So no fit.
So she could do dicks as long
No,
as she
no,
don't
no,
love
not
a
that
nigga.
either. But I'm just saying.
Hey,
No.
big homie, you just
Listen,
said.
I'm
No,
trying
You
to-
just
listen,
said.
y'all missing what I'm
You
saying.
You just said. You just
No,
said.
listen.
You just said you can probably get past it as long as she ain't got no feelings. So that
Right.
means if she
That's
fucks, that means
probably-
if she fucks,
I'm saying
you
we
can
can
get past
try.
it.
No.
As long as I don't got no
Y'all
feelings for this
missing
nigga,
the
you
probably.
can get past it. Probably what?
We probably could get past it.
Probably. What's the probably? What's the in
Cause
between?
I might still want to try it with you, but I'm gonna tell you that's not what I want.
I'm confused
But at
now.
the end of the day,
Either you forgive me or you don't.
all right, put it like this:
Are
if
gonna
you do,
forgive? You gonna forgive?
I'm not saying 100%, but
See,
we can
no,
work it out.
No,
No, not most likely. We
I need
can
to
work
know.
it
I
out.
would need to know in the
We
dough.
can try to work it out.
I would need to know in the
But
dough.
if you love the nigga, it's an absolutely no.
Okay,
Like,
But if
Okay,
you was
so
just
I don't
doing
love-
dicks,
I don't love
it's
him.
a we might could
I
work
don't
it
love
out.
him. I was
not
drunk.
dicks.
I fucked
y'all,
the nigga.
Y'all
So
said-
just one, not
if
multiple.
you cheated,
I'm trying to figure
Nah,
out. I'm
not
trying to
if
figure
you-
out.
Wait. Let me say this. It's a difference between cheated and being a cheater. Y'all say if they cheated,
With one nigga.
exactly.
And ain't
You
got
okay
no
with that?
feelings.
It's not about being okay. We probably could work something out.
If she was just cheating with one nigga,
Yeah.
she got feelings.
If she got feelings, then it ain't nothing to talk about.
Like
No,
one
okay,
dude consistently.
okay.
See, yeah,
okay,
she got,
okay,
she got,
okay,
she
okay.
probably got feelings.
Okay.
And she cheated with this one guy
Listen.
all
I'm
All
trying
the
to figure
time,
out.
she probably got feelings
Oh,
for
y'all
that
saying
nigga.
all the time.
Whoa,
He Danny
Somebody
Lee, she the
could-
baby.
Hold on.
Listen.
You facts, bro, facts.
Listen, y'all saying all the time. The question is if she cheated. That's a cheated
That's
is
a-
a
it's a
one-time
past
thing.
She
tense.
cheated
Okay, so
with
if I
one
bounce,
nigga.
It's a
if I
multiple
bounce
times.
me like he bouncy on his dick, but I don't love him, and I want to come back to you, it's a probably you gonna take me
We
back.
can see what it is because
No.
it ain't no.
He
It's
created
a
the
reason
whole
why.
scenario.
I
It's
need
a
to-
reason. It might be a
Somebody if I
reason why
bouncy.
you cheated.
You heard that
Bounce,
analogy?
bounce,
Like,
bounce,
just
bounce,
being
bounce,
honest.
bounce, bounce.
bouncy.
I need
It
to
might
know.
be a reason. It
Sugar,
might be.
how you
Wait.
feel
Let me
about
say
it?
this. it might be something I did that made her cheat. Maybe I'm not satisfying her. No, maybe
Your
I'm
ass
not
should have
being-
came and had a motherfucking conversation
I
with me
understand
before
that,
you
but
went and did
everybody
dicks.
don't do that. So the question said, if you cheated, that's
the
You
same-
gotta
one
give
with
a
the
clear
same
answer.
nigga.
Then either you gonna take them back or you not.
With the
Wait.
same
That's
nigga.
not guaranteed.
What do you consider cheated? Just one time?
Yes.
And he
Or
said
one
had no
person?
feelings.
One time. If you fuck a nigga multiple times, you actually
What if I fuck him
enjoy
a
the
lot of
nigga.
times in one night?
So with no tolerance for multiple times.
Yes.
Okay.
No
You got-
tolerance.
So you got one time to cheat.
I'm just trying to figure out.
I'm just saying, probably. I'm not saying it. It's 100%.
You
but
confused.
No.
Sugar.
No,
Okay,
I
so
get
Wait.
what I get what
Wait.
Big Homie saying.
Women do this all the time. Niggas that cheated and cheated again, but they looking at me weird, and they done took the nigga
It
back
don't,
4-5
it don't
times.
be one time.
They dumb.
Exactly.
Okay, they dumb.
So you
They
ain't never
built,
been
they
dick
built
dumb.
different.
Yeah, I've
And-
been dick dumb. That's why I
Okay,
got
yeah.
five for
So
kids.
I'm
D.
No. But you need to. I'm just saying, Big Homie. I'm just saying, as Rico Suave. I'm just saying, you
I'm
need
still
to
smooth.
give a clear answer. Either
I
hold on.
did.
No, you didn't. You said probably.
If you did more than one dick one time, he ain't fucking with you no more.
Okay, so what if I
If you
did
did
the
it
one-
once,
What if I
you
did
might
the
could
one-
work
what if
this
I did
thing
the-
out.
What if I
Mate.
bouncy on one dick in one night?
You're not gonna tell me you fucked a nigga 4 times in one night. You gonna
How-
say
how
I
come I'm
fucked that
not? I
nigga
fucked
that
him
night.
How come?
You're gonna say because people not that honest. People
Why
gonna
not?
First
say
of all,
Damn.
who's thinking about that? I fucked
Exactly.
this nigga 4 times in one
we
night.
fucked
What?
2 times, 3
Where they
times.
do that at? That's count as once.
Okay.
Even if
you
you
did
wake up
4
the next
rounds.
morning and do it
so I need
again,
to
it's still
know-
one
I
time.
need to know exactly. Is you
I'm
gonna
saying-
take it me
I'm
back?
saying-
or
One
not?
night
I'm
only.
not gonna tell you
One night
exactly.
only.
Okay, so I might as well just keep on cheating because you confused.
Then you gonna be by
You better do
yourself.
that.
Okay, well,
No,
I'm just gonna
if
be
you
with
don't
this
say
dude.
nothing, you better keep that shit to yourself.
Because it's
I'm
gonna
good.
be a
That's
knuckle
how I
sandwich.
feel. You said what?
It's gonna
After-
be what you whore you.
No,
A knuckle
that ain't what I'm
sandwich. If you
saying.
keep doing the same dick and think it's
Bing,
gonna be
bing, bing,
cool,
bing.
Knuckle sandwich, bro. He about to give you some pumpkin heads, dog.
I don't know
Exactly.
what Big Homie talking about with his
How I feel
suave
about
ass.
it? I'm not.
I'm always swap.
If you
Alright,
cheating,
fine. What
if
you
you're
saying?
cheating, don't let me
Cheating,
find
that means
out.
It's a consistent thing.
I hope your ass smart
Preach.
enough for me not to find out.
You won't.
Okay, then we ain't got shit to talk about.
Fine.
But if I find out, your ass is grass.
What's my ass's grass? Is there?
You
are
ever
leaving me?
seen
Yes.
Friday when
Okay.
Red got hit by a Debo? That's your
Okay,
ass
so-
is
That shit
grass.
over.
So blow swaggy, like you get cheated on, you leaving? Or is you gonna be like, baby, please, I'm sorry, I was drunk and like
It's
the
not
bitch had a tease on me
begging.
and I slipped and I bust a nut.
Slip,
Fuck.
fell, landed on his dick.
Don't ask me. We don't have time for that.
Oh, okay.
Answer
We
the
asked
question.
you. We got
Okay.
time.
All you
nigga.
need is
Answer
all
the
you need is
question.
a all is
You
need is
always
like,
trying
yeah,
to
I'm
avoid
cool.
some shit.
All
Is you
need
leaving
is-
the nigga or nah?
Yeah, all you need is I'm
Or
leaving his
it
ass,
depends.
or
You might
we
try
can
to
work
work
it
it
You
out.
out.
might want to work it out.
Or could we both do her together?
You might have. See, I'm with all of
If
that.
if I was in a relationship
Cocaine.
today and
And
the
the
guy
nigga
that I
cheated.
was with and he cheated, nah, I'm a bail out.
What if you been with him for some years? Like, is it like if you got time in that thing?
And it's established and like, nigga, I done fucking built you up. I done helped you build this motherfucking business. And here you go, you gonna go fuck
Not
this little
gonna
trashy
bail.
bitch. Is you finna
She
what?
might not
Why
have
did you
been
what the fuck did
trashy.
you fuck her for?
Don't
Might
listen to
wasn't
Montana
trashy.
because
We gotta talk
9
about this
times out
whole
of 10.
do it
Question.
together thing
What's
that
the
you was
question?
talking about.
What
but-
was the second
Are you gonna bail because a nigga cheated one time?
And you was with him for years and you helped build this nigga up. Like, nigga, I made you who the fuck
No,
you
you're
are.
not gonna
No.
bail because that's not
Well,
in women.
This,
9 times
no.
out of 10.
Okay, so that's a different question. We talking about somebody that I was in a relationship for a longer period of
Right,
time.
yes or
Yes.
no?
So
Don't give me that long shit.
bro. You like that long
Good
shit.
catch.
You
I
like
like
that
long shit. I ain't gonna lie.
We don't want to hear a lot of nothing about something that turned into nothing.
No, I wasn't about
We want
to
the
go there.
substance.
Your husband cheated,
Is
right?
you belling or no?
It's one time. It's one
Uh,
time.
I
he felt like you was.
What if she like had big ass titties and a big ass
Bro,
booty and she was a stripper?
No, listen.
I said-
You
No,
like.
I got this is a real
I
last
really
question
don't
because
know.
I hate
I
when
don't
women
know.
say this. If this nigga would have cheated with somebody that was bad, it would have been there. You dealt with somebody that look worse than me. Does it matter?
Cheating is
No,
cheating.
it
It
don't
don't matter.
Okay. So
I
my
need y'all
time
to
to
stop
answer
saying
your
that
question.
then, because I hear that so much. Like this busted ass bitch you fucking with.
Do you know who I am?
So one time you gone.
Do you know who I am?
Hell
No, I'm
no.
not gone. No.
Okay.
She
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
didn't
whoa, whoa.
even.
Ha-
Yeah, that-
Facts. Facts.
I'm not dapping you up on that bullshit.
Facts. 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 You wanna play with me? You wanna play with me and I'm gonna stay here? You wanna play with me? I'm gonna stay
shit
here.
Bad for business.
I'm gonna let you see what it feels like. Now, if you wanna leave me after that, then that's on you. Then
So
Deuce.
listen, you do your thing, you do a dick or whatever, and he say, well, why don't we have an open relationship? You doing you, I'm doing me. So why don't we start doing threesomes?
What? I don't like coochie.
You
Nah,
just,
bro,
you
you
said
good.
you watch all coochie on porn.
That's what I watch on porn. That's fine. That's different. Like I no.
So it's gonna be
I
a
couldn't
no.
imagine like Italian beef in my face. No.
So what if you got 2 Italian sausages in your face?
No comment.
Go,
Why would you
go,
do that?
go.
So you not gonna please your man so he can please you?
Why would he want to? He don't want two Italian sausages in my face though.
You never know what a nigga into. What if
He
he
don't.
into running you?
No, he don't.
Some
No, he
niggas
don't.
in it. Into
No, he
it.
don't. But I'm saying right now, like if you cheat on me and I take
I'ma
you
cheat
back,
on you back.
let's shake hands. Shake hands, baby. I forgive you. Yes, I love you, darling. No.
I'm going to do this dick.
Now, you're gonna be thinking, damn, she finna get me back, cause I am.
No.
You're worse
What's
than the first
point
person.
in that?
I don't give a fuck. That's what it is.
You
Cause
might as
then
well
now we
cheat
can break
first
up.
then.
I'm not gonna cheat first though, cause I don't lose. I'm not gonna make myself lose. I don't
Y'all
lose.
both losing. What are you
I
talking
don't
about?
lose. I'm not gonna cheat first. I'm not gonna be the initiator. I'm not gonna be the one that's finna cheat. Like I'm not finna cheat on a motherfucker that I love. If I love you and I
If
wanna
he
be
cheat,
with you,
gonna cheat on him. So you stop loving
okay,
him because
so
he cheated.
he should never cheated on me. That's what the fuck you
Did
get.
you stop loving him
her
because
cheating,
he cheated?
Her cheating
You should
back
never
is
cheat
not
on
her
me.
Did
not
you
loving
stop
him.
loving him
No.
because so you can't say I'm not gonna cheat on the nigga that I love?
But that
Because
don't-
you
But
just
you
said
should
you're
never
gonna
cheated
cheat
on
back.
me.
It don't matter. You
Now
can't
I
say
have to get my lick
you
back.
can't say no. You don't.
Yes,
you
the
can't
fuck
say,
I do.
I'm not gonna cheat on the nigga that I
Hey,
love.
he
And
should
then
never
say
cheat on me.
this
If you
nigga
cheat on-
I
wait,
still love you, but I'm
Pump,
cheating. Then
Pump.
you cheating on the nigga that you love.
Pump.
Period.
No, pump.
Yes.
Pump. If you cheated on me, that means you ain't have no regards for my feelings.
That
And
has nothing to do with
You
how
ain't have
feel.
no regards for my feelings.
Has zero to do with how you feel.
It do.
Has zero
It
to
do.
your feelings ain't based on my feelings.
Then you
have to
should
feel
never
your
cheat
own-
on me.
You have to feel how you feel for you. You
Why would
can't
you
base
cheat
your
on me
feelings
then?
off me.
Why would you cheat on?
Free too?
Why
No,
would
I'm
you?
good.
Why would you?
Like
Why
you
would
do.
you cheat
You
on me
know
then?
the bottom
If you
line.
care
Cause
about
maybe
me,
you wasn't doing what I needed you to do at the time.
And then I know you
but
a motherfucking
saying,
lie.
But you saying you not
I
gonna
know
cheat
that
on
you
me
a
because you love
motherfucking
me.
lie.
What you
I know
do?
that
Stop
you. I know
loving
that
me?
you lying. I know
Did
that
you
you
stop
lying.
loving me?
I know that you see.
Did you stop loving
See,
me?
see what
Okay.
you doing right now?
Okay,
See what
okay.
you
Making
doing
sense.
Order in the court.
All right.
I'm making sense.
All right. All
Did you
right.
stop
ain't-
loving me?
No, I ain't stopped
Then
loving
why
you.
you cheat?
All right,
If you
gang,
ain't gonna cheat
gang,
on me and
gang,
you love me,
gang,
why you
guys,
cheat?
guys,
I didn't say I wasn't gonna
Okay.
cheat on you because I
Guys.
love you.
guys,
You
We
said
didn't
that.
You should never cheat on
Guys.
me. You cheat on me, I'm gonna cheat on you.
guys.
Then
And we
it
just
don't
gonna
matter.
be
It
some
don't matter
cheaters.
if you love me or not.
We just gonna
Then
be-
Two
we gonna
wrongs
be
it
don't
down
don't
make a
to
matter
right.
if you love me or not.
Hello, you can't fight fire with fire. That's like
Two
Tell
wrongs
her
don't make
again.
a right.
What?
Tell her again.
you can't fight fire with fire. I mean, if that's what you choose to do, you have to like think about like
STDs?
Why you even in the shit?
Where you trying to go?
Do you think about STDs when you single?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so
then
wait.
it's still
Okay,
the
so
same
wait.
thing.
All bullshit aside. All bullshit aside.
Wrap it up.
If I have to cheat on you
Negative.
or you have to cheat on me, then you don't need to be with me. And I don't need to be with you. So
True.
therefore, if you cheat on me
That's
and
real.
I feel like you did that,
But that's
Then
not
I'm gonna
true.
leave you
That's
alone.
not true though, because some people cheat out of Like,
if I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
I've seen women cheat because they man ain't satisfying them.
So lead the nigga ain't gonna never
But you
satisfy
still
you.
love
Then
the nigga. You love
But
everything
if-
he do except this part.
if
of him.
that part is that important that you gotta
That's
go and
sad.
cheat, then why don't be
But
with
what
him?
about the other parts?
You love
Fuck the
everything.
other
You
part.
love
It
the
don't-
father. You love him being a husband. You
It
love
don't.
The provider,
Then
the
you should
protector.
love him enough
But
not to do
because
that.
he don't satisfy, people is all about
Let's be
satisfying
let's
themselves
be
at
100.
the end of the day.
They
Let's
better
be
get it
100.
wrong.
Not
Okay, let's do it.
satisfying
We
yourself.
being 100. Let's do it.
Let's be 100.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
If the sex ain't good, your ass ain't getting past
I'm belling.
that anyway.
That's
you might as
not
well
true.
bail out from jump.
People love everything about a person except one thing.
But if you're
And
going
maybe
to
you
cheat,
hope
it's no
it get
point in
better.
that.
So after years, it don't get better. Eventually, women gonna say the sex life
So
is
leave.
boring.
Leave.
No, I
Yes.
still love the nigga for everything he do.
Okay, but if you
No.
not satisfied and you not happy, then you leave. You gotta do what's
I
gonna
don't
make
leave a
you
motherfucker
happy.
if they nose too big for me.
If that was that simple, people wouldn't cheat every day.
But that's like the
Everybody
same-
don't
Who
cheat for that
cheating?
reason, but
Who- you saying people wouldn't cheat every day? Who
Somebody
cheating?
every fucking day?
that's like saying
So you
what
saying
cocaine.
you saying he cheating on me?
That's like saying what
Let
cocaine.
me see.
Maybe,
Look,
maybe
she
not.
on the phone. That's like saying what cocaine.
That's the same thing. Like you saying, like you should leave somebody if they
I'm not
don't.
saying leave.
No, not you. If they don't provide like X, Y, and Z, but is it not
Y'all
the
do
same-
every day. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But is it not? Excuse me. Is it not the same as like when you get into a relationship with somebody? So you shouldn't involve yourself with someone if they can't provide like X, Y, and Z.
So if they provide,
if it's going to make you step out,
so
This is just me. I'm gonna say it really quick. This is just me, like reiterating, like
the niggas not providing and shit like that.
that we had previously.
Here's the
when we
difference.
talk about like
Yes, here's the difference.
you know what you want.
So have what you want.
in the interim of like entering into a relationship with somebody.
Yes.
And you feel like this individual cannot provide this and that. Is it not the same thing as if you are in a relationship already or a marriage, and then you feel like this individual is not providing you with something? So,
But you knew the
Instead of
individual
you-
wasn't providing you with that already.
maybe-
so
maybe
you don't
not.
expect the
How?
individual to get better at what they not providing. That's like saying I'm not gonna build with you because you ain't doing this. So every time you have a red flag or anything you not okay with, you saying I'm gonna just throw this person away because they not perfect. That's basically what you just said.
So niggas' dicks getting bigger.
Same.
Is vaginas getting tighter?
No.
Wow.
So if the sex is whack to you and that's a breaking point to make you cheat.
Vagina's tighter and dick bigger
'Cause
don't
vaginas
always
snap
make
back.
the sex. It could be
It don't. But if you have a
Penises don't
problem,
grow.
thank you. If you have a problem with the sex,
Sex can
What
get
make-
better. Are you the same sex partner from 18 to now? You saying, listen, if you the same from 18 to now, then you ain't improved nowhere.
Ooh.
So you ain't improved nowhere. You capping. Where's his sombrero?
big cap.
Come on, man.
I would like to think
cat.
that I'm.
You
Never
was
mind.
just a
Never
little
mind.
silent. You was
No.
Punk
I-
was
So wait,
silent.
can we go around the room and ask, are you the same sex partner from 18 to now?
Absolutely not.
Are you?
Definitely not.
Are you?
I've had the same mentality.
That sex is whack, probably.
However you want to look at it.
Missionary? Can we call
He's
this
definitely missionary.
Never. I wasn't doing missionary at 18,
We
so
can
that
call
don't.
him- hold
I wasn't
on.
doing missionary
Hold
at
on.
18.
Hold on. We could call him a quick pumper.
I was too busy beating this motherfucker at 12. I
you
shot all
probably
the
be
quick
like-
ones out earlier in life. But,
So-
hey, but no, on some real
So
shit.
you
On
did-
some real shit.
Wait, your mentality
On
at
some-
18 is still as the same as
Listen-
now,
yeah,
and you like
on some,
40?
Listen, on some real shit. I I was always a relationship ass nigga, right?
No.
Listen, you ain't
facts.
let me
That's
finish.
facts.
You
That's
haven't
facts.
let.
That's
She's like
Listen.
40, right?
No, you are.
Damn.
So,
Fuck.
We talking about sex though.
right.
Damn.
I always felt like if whoever I'm with wanna try XYZ, I'm going to try it as long as it don't include another nigga. I have no issue trying shit with you. Yes, I still have that same mentality at this point.
So I'm finna bust this bubble. At 18, you was eating ass, sucking toes, and doing everything.
I don't think I had.
Answer the question.
I'm not sure if I had ate ass yet, but I wasn't against it.
Niggas weren't
But I
doing that at
definitely-
18.
Eating
I'm
ass?
not, nigga.
That
That's
sounds
what I'm
nasty.
saying. Like, I didn't have that mentality. Like, that wasn't my mentality. I had a motherfucker tell me at 13, son, you're gonna eat some chocha. Nigga, I ain't eating no chocha.
That's-
By the time I
listen.
was 18, I was eating chocha.
So at 18, eating chocha, right? You don't think your skills improved from 18 to
I didn't
now?
say my skill. I didn't say my skills didn't improve, but I was still
What is
doing
getting
the
better
same
then?
shit. It's not like I decided, oh, I'm not gonna do this, nigga. With my
He been
wife,
in the game
I
since
was
the game been invented.
with my wife. I was.
Fuck you talking about?
Hey,
You
let me
was
give
straight
you
in
a.
it.
Let me give you a massage. That's getting them clothes off. Yeah, I was on all the same shit.
That's cool and all.
I was
So you
doing the
telling me
same
you was
shit.
eating from when 18. You was
Okay,
eating
so
pussy, eating
bruh still the
ass.
same. since
I
he was
wasn't.
18.
I don't think the ass eating was like a thing. I didn't have
You
no female like,
advanced
can
as
you eat
you
my
got
ass?
older.
If
That's
the
my
if the chick
point.
I was with, when I went to college would have asked me like, hey, I want to know what it's like for you to eat my ass. Yes, I would have did it.
So my point is,
Nigga
you haven't
nasty,
made
nigga,
no
nigga
progression in your sex life. That's what you telling me. You ain't get better at eating pussy. You ain't get better at eating ass. You
That's
ain't get
not a
better at
question
stroke.
for me.
You ain't getting
That's a
better at
question
them
for
strokes.
the other
Put the microphone
person.
out. Put the
I
microphone
can't.
out.
I
ain't
can't
get better at
answer
them
that.
strokes.
You
What
can
I'm
tell
saying
off a
is, I was
female
open to
reaction how
doing.
good you done
The
got at
motherfucker
doing
been
stuff.
busting nuts from it from the beginning, so I can't tell you no, I wasn't good at it.
Yeah,
then.
it's a difference though. If you pay attention to your woman, it's gonna be a difference between.
The difference
as
is-
you get better at everything. It's always.
See,
a
I
difference.
was fortunate, so I didn't have them.
Not a
issues.
nigga with sex god at.
No, that ain't what I'm saying. That ain't what I'm saying. That ain't what I'm saying. But the shit you talking about, if a motherfucker dealt with niggas that ain't did shit to make them come and bust nuts and all that, and you come do some different
All right,
shit,
can I explain
and they
this to
like,
you?
I
oh
don't bust
shit,
nuts.
I ain't
That's nasty.
okay, whatever, and they
Can I
like, oh, I ain't never felt this.
Let me break it down to you.
It is what it is.
Let me break it down to you. You always could score a basket in basketball, right?
Yeah,
The more you played, did you not get better?
yeah.
My point exactly. So the more you had sex, you didn't get better at sex.
Maybe I'm saying I haven't did nothing different
People
though.
stay with people because eventually it could get better. If it don't, then that's when they do their thing. That's my whole point. You play basketball, you always can score a basket.
If you gotta
But
go,
if you can average 20
gotta go cheat because my sex is bad.
Hit the analogy.
If you can average
Hit the
20
analogy,
instead of
bro.
averaging 10, you got better.
yes.
So people will wait.
Not if
That's
this
like
motherfucker
developing
want you to
players.
average 30. It don't matter. Your 20
I'm
don't
just
mean
saying.
shit.
If you started off as a 10 and a motherfucker see you go to 20 points
You
per
still
game,
ain't at 30, so I need this 30 piece. So
No.
why the fuck you
a
with me?
motherfucker might not go look for the 30 piece because they like he advancing, he getting better, he
Right, Punk,
pleasing
you ain't
me
even
more.
listening to what he's saying for real.
So
He's
y'all
saying-
think niggas just don't be trying to get better.
he asked
Some
you like, have
niggas
you
can't
changed
get
since
better,
you
but
was
I'm saying
18?
some
So,
niggas
but if
can.
you can't get better,
He was
you
making
knew
it seem
why
like he's
can't a nigga
been the
get better?
same.
Right, you
Why
make it seem like you
can't
been
no? Why can't a nigga get better? If it ain't about how big it is, how wide it, why can't you get
Some
better?
niggas can't develop, and that's
Right, 'cause it
different.
don't-
Can't
It don't
develop
really get
how?
bigger.
So you telling me a
they
chick
game.
telling you,
It don't
hey,
get
I want you
bigger.
to do this.
It ain't
that,
always
woo, woo.
about the size
Okay,
of the
so
boat,
if a
it's the
chick telling you,
motion
I
of the
want you
ocean.
to do
Oh,
this,
really?
this,
He
and
ain't
that.
lying,
You
though.
telling me,
He right.
you
He
telling,
right. He right.
you telling me
He
a
right.
nigga, you
He
telling me a
right.
nigga
He
not
right.
gonna get better if she's
right.
telling him what to do?
Most girls ain't gonna tell you what to do. They just gonna play it off,
And then they
until
gonna go
you get-
cheat.
I'm a low maintenance
So
woman.
bye. That's what I'm saying. G, like you ain't expecting this nigga to get better. If you're not talking to him to tell him how to get better, and it ain't about the size and all that, and you not telling me, baby, I need you to hit this spot. I need you to go in it like that. Do this, do that. If women ain't gonna do that,
The
how are you
question-
expecting them to get better?
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
Absolutely.
feel like they
Hold on.
should,
Yes, we
but
do.
if they're not,
Yes, we
how
do.
do you expect me to get better?
Yes.
You
Hold on,
can't. So your ass go cheat.
Yeah.
So your ass is grass.
Hold on,
Yeah.
Shy.
Like, it's-
Hold on. It's still, the question was, are you the same that you were when you were 18? That
That's
you
all
are
I'm trying to
now?
Yeah.
That's all we trying to get to.
I don't have an answer for. I feel like I am. Yes.
Because you said you still have the same mentality.
Yes,
So
I'm
nothing-
gonna do what you
you
need
still-
me to do
So
to please
my
you.
still
I'm
have-
gonna since
I'm
I
really
was a young
surprised.
whippersnapper, I wanted to explore your fucking body to see what make you twitch, jerk, irk, what makes you feel
At
any
18,
type of
you
thing.
didn't know that, but at
Yes,
30,
at 18, I knew that. I was trying to figure that out.
You would
Anytime
say that
I touch,
again. You was trying to figure
it's
it
the
out.
same thing at
So
30.
what
If I
time-
meet a new
No.
bitch right now, I
Right.
have to try to figure
Guys,
out
guys,
how
guys,
to touch
guys,
you,
guys,
how to
guys.
make you
Let
feel
me-
this,
let me-
that.
let me-
Yes,
let
I
me
have the
interject.
same
Let me
mentality to do
interject.
that,
Let me
and I was
interject.
doing that at
Okay.
18.
Okay, real
so
quick.
Wait. So he's
Yeah,
saying,
Do say.
he's saying really like, his stroke game probably changed, but his mentality is still the same.
Your
His
stroke
men-
game gonna change because the chick
his
changed.
mentality.
game.
You
Listen,
I'm gonna figure
Arthur.
out how you.
Yo. It's the episode.
We back, baby.
Man.
It's the
That's the
episode.
end.
So this is the
This is
episode
the
where it
song,
was
bad,
brought
bad,
to you
bad.
like real raw. We came to y'all.
Hey,
with,
tune in to next week.
oh shit.
It's gonna be dope. Just remember, subscribe and
Please do
follow,
that.
cause we
'Cause
got a
Big Homie-
lot of
Cut me
stuff to
off.
talk about. It's your boy, Big Homie.
He
We
on
in
some
it.
bullshit.
Always.
Why you just have to front my Smitty like that?
My bad.
You
I'm,
felt like
I'm-
you just needed to come through.
I did,
that
man.
apple
As I-
juice
Big
gets in your
homie,
system.
baby. Man, this shit be going through you too.
And you know, I
Please go
keep
to
it
the
G
bathroom,
real.
bro. You
We
don't
gotta
got nothing
close
to
this
say.
shit
Just say
out.
bye. Okay, so
I'm here
all right,
until we
clearly
ain't
it
here.
was an episode. We
I
did
love
it.
y'all.
And
We
it was
out,
good.
baby.
And we gonna see y'all next time, and we hope y'all tune in. So
Hey.
Hey, y'all know the motherfucking vibe. You know the vibes.
Subscribe. Get them numbers up.
Hey.
We all would like to thank you for listening to Save It for the Booth. Got another episode coming very soon. Until next time, guys. Bye.